In gaming, milliseconds matter. Every slight movement, every quick reaction. You either hit the mark or you don't. And what's standing between you and that perfect moment? Your controller. Whether you're grinding through ranked matches or relaxing in a solo campaign, the wrong controller can cost you focus, precision, and enjoyment. That's why this list exists. We've ranked the best Xbox Series X and S controllers based on pure performance, comfort, compatibility, and design. These are not just accessories, they're upgrades. Each one offers something unique, and depending on how you play, one of them might be exactly what you've been missing. All the links to these controllers are listed in the description below. If any of them speaks to you, check them out after watching. Number 5. GameSir Kaleid. When you're deep into a match and every movement counts, the GameSir Kaleid doesn't just respond, it gives you that edge of precision that can turn a good game into a win. This controller isn't about flash for the sake of it. It's built with serious features for players who care about control, comfort, and responsiveness across multiple platforms. The Hall effect sensing sticks are the real foundation here. Unlike traditional analogs that wear down over time, these sticks are designed to prevent drift and maintain precision for the long haul. The analog triggers also use Hall effect tech, giving you more consistent resistance and smoother control for things like racing, aiming, or pressure-sensitive moves in complex games. From the moment you plug in the detachable 9.8-foot USB-C cable, setup is instant. No charging, no pairing delays. Just plug and play across Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Windows 10 or 11, and Steam. The connection stays stable, and the latency practically non-existent. Tactile immersion is where the Kaleid really surprises. With 4 motors, 2 in the grips, 2 in the triggers, the vibration feedback is layered and precise. Whether you're pulling a trigger, crashing a car, or feeling footsteps nearby, the rumble feels real, not just noisy. Add to that a set of dynamic lighting effects that you can tweak to match your setup or mood, and it stands out without being over the top. It's wired only, so it may not be ideal for couch gaming across the room, but if you're sitting at a desk or playing competitively, that trade-off means a consistent, reliable connection every time. With its ergonomic design and pro-level feedback, the GameSir Kaleid earns its place in any serious gamer's setup. Number 4. PowerA Fusion Pro 3. At first glance, the PowerA Fusion Pro 3 feels like it belongs in a high-end gaming rig. Its black detachable faceplate gives off a serious vibe, but the real game changer is how it feels in your hands. The textured rubberized grips wrap around the controller, giving you comfort that holds up across marathon sessions. You'll find yourself gripping tighter during tense fights without slipping, and more importantly, without cramping. The advanced gaming buttons on the back aren't just for show. They can be remapped in seconds, mid-game, letting you switch strategies on the fly. Whether you're playing an FPS or a racing sim, this kind of on-the-spot adaptation matters more than most people realize. 3-way trigger locks give you precise control with options for short, medium, or full trigger pulls. Great if you're switching between genres often. There's real value in being able to tailor trigger depth depending on the game you're in. It doesn't stop at inputs. The Fusion Pro 3 is designed for full sensory involvement. Dual rumble motors and impulse triggers add a tactile layer to every explosion, tackle, or car crash. Meanwhile, the built-in 3.5mm jack delivers clear audio, and the volume dial with mic mute means you don't need to fumble around in settings mid-game. It's efficient, and that matters. Even the analog sticks are customizable, with included options for different heights and grips. The whole setup comes in a premium case with a braided USB-C cable and extra stick options, something most budget-friendly controllers never include. This controller feels smart. Everything, from the anti-friction rings around the thumbsticks to the weight distribution, has been designed with long-term use in mind. It feels like an official Xbox controller, only with added muscle and smarter custom controls. That said, it's only available as a wired controller. While that might appeal to players who value lag-free response, the cable does limit placement and comfort for those who prefer to lounge back. If you're sitting a few feet away from your console or PC, cable management becomes a real concern. Still, if you're after customizable features, immersive feedback, and a professional-grade grip without breaking the bank, the Fusion Pro 3 holds its own with surprising strength. Number 3. Razer Wolverine V3 Pro. Razer knows competitive hardware, and the Wolverine V3 Pro is a clear example. Built for serious play, this controller is loaded with tools designed for speed and accuracy. It starts with 4 back buttons and 2 unique claw bumpers built right into the rubberized grips. These offer instant access to key functions without moving your thumbs, something that makes a real difference in competitive matches. Then there are the hyper triggers, which can be toggled for either hair trigger input or full range analog control. If you're in a racing game, full throws let you modulate speed with precision. If you're sprinting through a battle royale, instant fire gives you the edge. Add integrated haptic feedback, and every action feels sharper, faster, and more controlled. Every bump, jump, or recoil feels perfectly tuned, not exaggerated. The analog sticks use Hall effect technology with anti-friction rings. These are smoother, longer lasting, and more accurate than traditional mechanisms. They resist drift and wear, making them ideal for long-term use. And they feel premium, like they're built to last. The controller's hyperspeed wireless connectivity gives you ultra-low latency, matching wired performance over a 2.4 GHz connection. It's responsive, consistent, and flawless in multiplayer settings. For PC players, a tournament mode unlocks a 1000 Hz polling rate when wired, pushing input speeds to their peak. Customization runs deep. You can tweak thumbstick sensitivity and remap every button using the Razer app, storing your layout directly on the controller. The package includes swappable thumbsticks, a 10-foot braided USB-C cable, and a protective carrying case. Every design choice seems engineered for players who expect more. The only downside here is its learning curve. With so many programmable inputs, it takes time to master. And while it's powerful, some casual players might find the premium price tag and density of features overwhelming. But if you're ready to compete, or want to feel like you could, the Wolverine V3 Pro delivers one of the most responsive and customizable controller experiences available. Number 2. GameSir G7 SE. You don't have to spend big to get high-end performance, and the GameSir G7 SE proves that. This controller is wired, yes, but it hits above its class in almost every category. The standout feature is its use of Hall effect sensors in both the triggers and sticks. That means more precise input, smoother operation, and better resistance to wear over time. No stick drift, no dead zones, just clean, direct control. Comfort is a key part of the experience here. The grip texture feels great in your hands, and the controller's lightweight frame keeps fatigue away during longer gaming sessions. There's a reassuring quality to the finish and weight distribution that's rare in this price tier. The layout is familiar, but everything feels more responsive. Custom back buttons are included and can be remapped quickly. They're designed to prevent accidental presses, something many controllers still struggle with. The vibration motors are asymmetric, providing a more dynamic feel depending on the action. It's not just noise, it's intentional, well-calibrated feedback that makes gameplay more immersive. Plug and play works instantly on Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and Windows PCs. And if you do want to customize, the GameSir Nexus software makes it easy to tweak button functions, adjust stick sensitivity, and create unique profiles. Audio is also handled well. There's a 3.5mm jack for headsets, and built-in audio control directly from the controller. It just works. Still, the biggest limitation is the lack of wireless support. If you need freedom of movement or hate managing cables, this isn't for you. The styling is also fairly simple, which might not appeal to players who want their gear to match a themed setup. But for players focused on pure input quality, performance, and smart layout, the G7 SE is a clear winner at an unbeatable value. Number 1. Xbox Wireless Controller. This is the official Xbox controller, and it's still the standard for a reason. The Sky Cypher Special Edition stands out with its transparent blue shell and silver metallic interior, but the beauty here is more than skin deep. It retains the proven layout and balance that make Xbox controllers a favorite across genres. The sky blue grips on the back case are rubberized for comfort and control, while the metallic triggers and D-pad add a satisfying tactile edge. Holding this controller feels both familiar and fresh. push. It's lightweight, ergonomic, and stable in hand. That combination matters when your focus shifts between fast-paced shooters and longer strategy games. Connectivity is seamless. With both Bluetooth and Xbox wireless built in, this controller works across Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Windows PCs, Android, and iOS. Battery life stretches up to 40 hours, making it one of the longest lasting options on the list. And when it's time to recharge or go wired, you've got USB support too. Customization through the Xbox Accessories app adds depth, letting you remap buttons, swap functions, and save profiles directly to your device. The share button is well placed and practical, allowing you to capture key moments in game without breaking your rhythm. The downside? There are no back paddles or trigger locks, so customization stays basic compared to pro tier models. But that's also part of its appeal. It just works, and it works extremely well across nearly every platform. For players who want a controller they never have to second guess, the Xbox Wireless Sky Cypher Edition is a polished, versatile, and visually striking choice. No matter what kind of player you are, your controller shapes every moment of your gameplay. The wrong fit can ruin a good session. The right one can bring every movement to life. Each of these 5 offers a unique combination of form, function, and personality. What matters is how it supports you, your playstyle, your comfort, your needs. Don't forget to check the video description for the links to each product. If one of these stands out as your next upgrade, the best place to grab it is right there. Make your play count.